Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use Ubuntu desktop in Kubernetes. And one of the use case we are going to use is going to that we are going to connect with our Mongo Atlas. And regarding the Mongo Atlas, I need to tell you that you can, if you are a learner and if you are a developer, what you can do, you can simply register for free and you will get this minimal shared cluster, right, with 3 nodes. So simply you need to click the link which I've provided in the description and simply register for free, and you can connect with that, right? So guys, I've already spin up my uh, Atlas Mongo cluster, right? And what I'm going to do, I will try to connect with it. So it gives me options, shell, compass, and all that. Regarding the shell, we can do the simple connectivity. We can provision the tiny Mongo latest pod and simply do the connectivity with the shell, right? So we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to use the Ubuntu desktop, and we are going to do the connectivity with that. If you want to connect with shell, you can also do that, right? And but now in this video, we are going to spin up the Ubuntu desktop, and we are going to do the connectivity with that. So guys, I've created this repo in past. I created this repo or repository regarding the Chasm workspaces, right? So these are the demonstration. What I've done, guys, I've provisioned my EKS cluster, how I provision that through Terraform. And regarding if you want to see uh, to spin up a cluster with EKS Terraform, you simply navigate to this video. Here I provided the link of that particular repository. You can simply clone that and simply provision that EKS cluster in 10-15 minutes, right? So to make this video short, I've already provisioned it. Now I'm going to switch to default namespace. Currently, I don't have any setup here. What we are going to do, we are going to provision Ubuntu desktop here. So I'm going to click it, and either you can use the kubectl apply command or simply use the create resource. So I've imported my cluster in Lens. Regarding the Lens, I've already created videos in past, so you can watch those particular videos, right? So what I'm going to do, guys, simply copy this guy. So this is the Ubuntu sandbox, right? It's a simple container which we are going to use, and we are going to install this Mongo Express. So if I navigate to this section, if you want to use the shell and if you want to use the GUI, so it needs a desktop. So what we are going to do, we are going to install it. And if I click it here, we are going to use the Ubuntu. So regarding the Ubuntu, it will give us the instruction that you can simply use these instruction to download. So you can copy the URL to download this compass, and we are going to use that. In fact, I've already added this particular stuff, right? So let me do that. First of all, we need Ubuntu desktop. Let me provision that. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply copy this guy, right, and click this my lens, and I'm going to simply press Control V here, and I'm going to simply click create. So what it does, it is going to create in the default namespace this Ubuntu Sandbox desktop. This will provision this particular Ubuntu. So I have done already the testing. It will usually take about 2 minutes to spin up because this image is heavy. It is going to download that. So this part is done. Let me close the other stuff. We don't need it. What we are going to do, we are going to do the port forwarding. And if you click this guy, you see this is ready and right. And what you simply need to do, let me copy this particular command, and we're going to do the port forwarding to this guy. And in fact, I've updated the name. So what you need to do, you need to update the name as well. So if I do Ubuntu Sandbox dash desktop. So I need to update that. Let me update the name as well. So guys, I've updated the name. What we are going to do, we are going to simply do the forwarding passwording here, and you need to copy this particular command, and we are going to port forward to this pod, right? So I'm going to press Control V here. So let me do, oops, okay, or I should simply do kubectl. Okay, shift insert is going to work. Yep. So guys, we have done the port forwarding. Let me do open this in my browser, right? So guys, you need to make sure you should type HTTPS localhost 6900, right? And this is what I have done. So I'm going to click advanced and I'm going to do proceed, and I'm going to use the password chasm underscore user, and the password is password. So regarding the password, you just need to navigate to this area and just need to show you this is the VNC password, and default username is the chasm underscore user, which I put it here. So this is the password of this user, and this is the password you can change according to your need, right? So I'm going to press sign in. What it does, it is going to open the Ubuntu desktop in our Kubernetes. So if you navigate to this section, you see this is the desktop we have provision, and then it is now forwarding. So simply let it open, and you need to refresh two more times because I've given the 2 gigs of RAM, and that would be enough to do your work. You can increase it. So I'm going to do the refresh here, and you need to do refresh might be 2 or 3 times, and it's going to be available. You see, Chasm VNC is doing that. So you see our Ubuntu desktop is available from Kubernetes. So now what we are going to do, our goal is to set up that particular Mongo campus, just a minute, yeah, Mongo Compass installed, right? So regarding the installation, you can follow these instructions, but I did all the commands. So what you need to do, you need to provide the sudo hyphen I, and I'm going to press wget. So sudo hyphen I give us this functionality to become root, because I've added this user is the part of the sudo. So let me copy this section here. So it is going to download this particular file. You can either download in your download section. So these are the workspaces, guys. Simply click this guy. You see, these are the workspaces, and currently where we are. Okay, so let me do ls here and pwd. Okay, in the root. So so I become root. So that's why it's downloaded there. What we are going to do, simply navigate to the installation of this package, right? So, and if I simply press here paste, so what it does, it is going to install it. And then what we are going to do, uh, this command is not necessary. This is regarding the dependencies. So simply you need to copy this command, MongoDB compass, and let it install. I'm going to press it, and guys, it will show us some warning and errors, but don't bother about these. So let it run. So okay, okay, we need to navigate to the chasm user. Okay, just make sure. Okay, run with this. Make sure you. Um, okay. Okay. This sudo hyphen I is not required, so I need to get rid of this guy because with root it is not accepting it. And let me simply update the command here live, and let me do that. Okay, So I'm going to get rid of this because it is not accepting with root. So what guys I'm going to do, I'm going to become a standard user, right? So it is in the sudo list. So you get the point. So what I need to do, simply I become the same user, and there is no need to do that. So I'm going to simply remove the stuff that I have done here. So, as I don't do editing and all this stuff, so press Control D to exit that. So now I'm going to do the simple regular command and I'm going to simply download that. So it is going to download the file here in the desktop, and let's try to do ls here. Okay, there you go. And if we refresh it, it will show. Anyway, what we are going to do, we are going to do the installation of this package with this command, and as you see, this is now available on our desktop, and we are going to do simply do the installation here, right? So it is installing it, and then these are the dependencies. We don't bother about these dependencies anymore. So let it install. It is installing with this user. So I've shown you the error with the root, what it does, and um by mistaken I've added that particular command. So I've added this command, Mongo Compass. You see this compass is now available, and now one of the use cases we are going to follow. Let me do open a shell here. So let me open that. So if I do curl if config dot me, it will give us a public IP. So where this public IP come from? This public IP is the net IP which we have spin up through the creation of our EKS cluster. So what I need to do, guys, I need to allow this particular IP to our Mongo security, so network access. Previously, I've allowed the IPs, so I need to update that. So EKS net. So simply copy this command and paste it. So it is going to automatically put /32. If you want to do yourself, you can do that as well. So which is the complete IP address, single IP address, right? So let it save, and then when it is active, we are going to do the connectivity part. So let it save, and it will show us the active connection shortly, right? And then what we're going to do, we are going to navigate to the database access. We need to click the edit, and I'm going to edit the password. So let's update the password, copy that, and let me show you this password as well. So we need to save this password, right? And because we need to update the particular command, so let me save this guy, right? So guys, this is our password, and what we are going to do, we are going to navigate to now to our connectivity section. So if I navigate to right, if I navigate to the database, right, trying to click that, okay, we need to connect with this one, cluster DevOps 0. So let me click that. So you see we have three shards available, primary, secondary, and simply from there you can connect as well. But I just want to show you with free account you can do that. So simply if we use this particular command, it will give us the command, and simply we are going to copy this particular section and we are going to navigate back, and we are going to paste this endpoint here. We need to update the password, right? You see username is the QuickBooks 2018. I'm going to copy this guy and I'm going to save it. So now what we are going to do, simply copy this particular section and we are going to connect with this cluster. So navigate back to the section, remove this guy, and we have allowed our IP. So guys, if you have peering enabled, you can use this particular Ubuntu desktop view tool. It give you a proper functionality. So click connect, and it says bad authentication method because there is some issue which we need to check. So okay, let me check that particular part. Okay, guys, the reason for saying bad authentication, if I navigate to the database access, I forget to save. So let me, I did the password right, and again, we are going to create one more password. I'm going to copy that, scroll it down, update the user password. That's what we have not done. So what I need to do, I need to navigate to this section, click this guy, and I need to also update the password. So the error was pretty much clear. Previous password was implemented, so we need to now test again, and we are going to do press Control A here and remove it. Let's try to connect with this. Let's see what's happening. You see, we are able to successfully connect with it, and it is asking for the confirmation of password. So simply what we are going to do, we are going to copy this section and we are going to paste it here, right? So that's what we need to do regarding our connectivity. And there you go. We are able to connect with MongoDB from Kubernetes cluster, and this is our Ubuntu desktop. We have done the port forwarding, and this is our desktop application, guys. If you are looking for desktop application, it will provide you different name workspaces as well. You see, this is where we have our Mongo Compass available, and this is our shell. And we can do other stuff like, for instance, if you're looking to manage your Windows servers, you can do RDP or SSH, different stuff you can do where you need like tools like desktop. That is how you can configure easily in Kubernetes clusters. So if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Thank you.